Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is cute. Okay, hi everybody. I am honestly just I'm honestly just trying to figure out how to record. I'm honestly just trying to figure out how to record. Um and yeah, I just thought we'd just get into a couple things once I figure it out because I'm gonna just keep it real, like I would say YouTube or like new YouTube and even new content creator life is just genuinely so crazy. Um and it's like the setup, right? Like the crazy part isn't even really filming for real. It's really just trying to figure out your setup, trying to make sure your audio is okay, trying to figure out like what applications to use. Like it's so crazy. Um So we're just doing that tonight. Like we're just gonna figure out what we're doing. We might get into a couple little things, but honestly, it's really just giving. I'm shooting my shot, trying to figure out the audio and the camera and everything. So yeah, child, that's really what it's giving. But like if you can hear me great, if you can't, please say something in the chat. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, we're really just testing out some things. I mean, like before I even started streaming live for real, I was testing out all of these banners and stuff. And for anybody that doesn't know, I am using StreamYard. You can obviously see that in the top left corner, or sorry, top right corner of the little banner. Um, but yeah, so I'm using that for the first time. And honestly, I'm just trying to figure out how everything works. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. But I think right now it's been okay. Um, most of my night honestly has been trying to figure out the setup, trying to make sure everything looks good. And yeah, we're really in here. So I'm happy to know that this streaming works. I'm definitely happy to know that I can start doing this on YouTube. And yeah, cool. But yeah, I mean, shoot, now that I know that everything works, let me just kind of get into some things. So I really wanted to discuss this on my other channel that I'm creating, but if it actually turns out that I want to either put it on like another platform or maybe even put it on both, I might do that. I don't know. We will see. But I really, I'm not gonna hold you. I really wanted to dive into the whole Tyler the Creator situation with Carmichael. I keep seeing snippets on TikTok, but I haven't watched the full thing. And I was trying to search for it on YouTube and on TikTok to see if I could find it. And they do have a snippet of it. So I really want to get into that, and I really want to watch it because I've been trying to save it for this stream, and like yeah, so we're gonna get into that just so that I can test out how all of this works. So let me just excuse me, let me just pull this up really quick and we can get into that. But that's really why I'm excited to do this because I feel like when I do make live videos in the future, I do feel like I will be able to I really want to do like live videos and everything, and I really want to do reactions. So I feel like this will be like a good jumping off point. Um and we can get into all that. Okay, so this is it. And this is interesting. I'm just going to listen. This is really giving bootleg tonight though. So have fun with me. I'm really just gonna click around and see what the T is. So it looks like, okay, so it looks like if I click on this, y'all are gonna be able to see the different views. Also, listen, if you are also a content creator or a content creator that is trying to understand live streaming and everything, this could also be a learning lesson for you too. So we can be learning together. It is fine. But as I'm talking through this, on StreamYard, you can select different things. Like I see over here, like you can add people. Um, there are different ways to like show and present your screen. And you know, we can have me like all the way tucked in the corner, child, and you can just get full video. You can put me down here. Girl, I don't even have to be here. I don't even have to show my face. And then I'm back. So, there's a lot of options, and I very much appreciate that. I'm just gonna click on with this full screen, like, okay. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different options. Um, and that's good. I think for this video, we'll just have me to the side and maybe I'll just pop out when needed and we'll just kind of go from there. Um, but yes, let's get into it. Let's see what he has to say.
The reason I wanted to talk to you on camera is that I kind of felt like a distance between us. I have an idea of what it is, but what I think is made it awkward. It's because I told you I had feelings for you, and we didn't talk about it ever. That was like weird. I don't know if it was just too awkward to talk about or too. I don't know. Like it's just like I feel like you left me hanging out there a little bit. Like when you said that, I think I replied with like something.
I'm sorry. Can I just say though? Can I just say? Okay. Hi, I'm back. Can I just say that telling your really, really close friend that you like them, love them, have a crush on them, like it's no shade. Like we can sit here all day and make fun of Jerrod Carmichael, but that really does take guts, and it really is a vulnerable thing. Because if you really think about it, like okay, even like when we're on apps, like even when we're in certain friend groups, or like even when we're just like out and we see like a cute person at the bar or whatever, like how many times do you like replay and replay and replay in your head, like, oh, what am I gonna say to this person? What am I gonna do? Like, you just have all these thoughts in your head, and then you end up at home. You ain't getting no numbers. You might have looked at them for 2 seconds and then you zipped away. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really be like going for the punch. Like, you really don't like, take the initiative to like do what you need to do. So it's like, I just feel like for him, like, we could sit here and clown him all day, but like, I gotta give this man his props, because doing that with like a really really close person too, like it really takes a lot. So before we get into Tyler's answer, I will give him that. I will give him that. All right. Ooh, child, let's continue.
Super mad, normal, regular, like.
You laughed and called me a stupid bitch.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay. 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 Oh my gosh. Okay, I did I did watch that on the TikTok, but like that's foul. That is so foul. That is so foul. And it's it's the fact that Tyler is like laughing at that for me, where I'm just like, boy, like what are we doing? But I'm not gonna hold you. That's foul.
Mm-hmm. I did. And I think I just like brushed it off.
I know.
Yeah. getting news like that and then avoiding it is a way to avoid change.
So you were avoiding it?
I never said that I wasn't. That was a lot to download. And now we're here. And I still don't know how to respond.
Yeah.
It did suck not talking to you. I didn't think brushing that off and continuing regular would be such a dent. I don't know.
That's interesting. I wonder how long they didn't talk for. Because I think another thing that we here, let me just put it on me, I guess. I think another thing that we don't talk about when it comes to sharing, your feelings with somebody that you like is if that person doesn't reciprocate those feelings, like how does the relationship continue? You know what I mean? And it's so interesting because the person that is receiving the gesture is, they like Tyler in this situation, like he can just kind of go about his life, you know what I mean? Like I feel like obviously that person has a little bit more power in the situation because they're not the one that is being vulnerable. They're not the one that's coming up and, expressing their feelings. All they really have to do is react, you know what I mean? So in that regard, it's like you can really just like you can set the tone. Like if you're trying to be cool, you can just be like, I don't have those feelings, but like let's continue to be friends or whatever. Whereas the person that's like wearing their heart on their sleeve, like the person that is like really, giving to that, like they're crushed. And it's so awkward too, because it's like when you're vulnerable and you get rejected like that, it's like, how do you continue? Like, how do you move forward? And it's just, I don't think a lot of people talk about that because it's like, how do you move forward from that? And I really do feel like the receiver, I really do feel like I feel like they just have that power move. Like they are really just able to like keep existing and walking in that space. However, the person that was vulnerable enough to give that, they're over there like, what do I do? You know what I mean? Like, and it really unravels the relationship after that. And it's just so unfortunate. It really is just very, very unfortunate. So I don't like hearing that, I don't like hearing that it took them a while. It even sounded like their relationship was just never the same either. But it really did take them a while to like, make amends with that and move forward. But I will say on Jerrod's side, like, listen, I don't know when they did start talking again, but it's no shade. That conversation really did not need to be happening on film. Like it really did not need to be happening where I and the rest of the world could consume that. So that to me is not giving what it needs to be giving, but shoot, y'all, I be making content too. We on here trying to figure things out with StreamYard. So you know what I mean? Like, who am I to judge? Okay, so who am I to judge? Who am I to judge?
What would have been the ideal response?
I don't know, talk about it the next day. Call me, like look at me and bring it up and fucking move on and fucking go to Burgers, never say that. I don't know. I think. I don't know. Like more than you can feel yourself like not answering though, right? Like
I don't know what you want me to answer.
Like you've only given me the hell. Oh.
Are you wanting the same thing from me? When you told me that, I'm like, nah, I don't, not like that. Like that's like a brother. That man's like family.
He family zoned down.
Like
That's
truly
crazy.
like family. Like a true brother.
He hurting. You can see him hurting. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's right. You ordered food.
Couldn't wheel the cart in.
Not the Uber Eats coming in. Wait. What? Wait. I'm so sorry. All this stuff started like flashing on StreamYard, and I'm over here like, what is this? But we are testing tonight. But wait, how you gonna get that deep into the conversation? Order some DoorDash. My thing is, how you gonna say, oh, I forgot you ordered food. The lady comes in with the DoorDash, and now you sitting here eating too. I wouldn't be forgetting my food. I mean, listen. I know that might be a little traumatic situation, but I feel like that's cap. I ain't forgetting my food. I ain't forgetting my bowl. And now we sitting here eating in silence. And that's another thing. If I was Jerrod, I'd be like, we ain't eating just yet, Tyler. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if that was edited. I don't know what was going on, but that was foul. That was like just entirely foul on so many levels. I am weak. I am just so poetically weak. Now we're eating in silence. Okay, the crazy thing is to look look how slumped Tyler is eating. That is crazy. My man's is slumped. He's over here like like he is not trying to have this conversation no more. Like he's just is really giving like heads down, bow your head, let's pray, let's eat, folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, it is not giving. We're trying to have a talk about this. Like, it's no shit. I really feel like Jerrod just ganged up on him because, like, why are you bringing up this sensitive conversation on film? At least the food kind of broke something. Like, I don't know. This is so awkward. What is this? What is this? What? This is so awkward. Oh my God, this is so awkward. What is this? Oh, that got me stressed.
I'm done. That was great. Thank you.
What? And can we go like I had time. We're going back. He said I forgot that you ordered food. I forgot you ordered food. So why is he saying thank you? Like, what are we thanking? Hold on, I have to go back because I have to make sure that I got that right. I have to make sure I got that right because that is crazy. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see. Okay, this is the part.
Oh, that's right. You ordered food.
You ordered food. I'm sorry. Maybe he was nervous. I don't know. Maybe he ended up ordering food. He would have also had to end up ordering food because he was over there as well. You know what I'm saying? But like him saying thank you is insanely crazy to me. What are we even thinking? And honestly, Honestly, if you have me come in, bombard me about that BS, and stress me out over a conversation that I didn't even want to have on camera, you should have taken me to Fogo de Chao. Shoot. You shouldn't have taken my ass to Fogo de Chao. I'm just saying. That's crazy. That's insane. He probably has some good sparkling water.
That was great.
Too.
Thank you.
What are we thanking him about? The face. The face. The face is absolutely sending me. I'm sorry. Take me off the screen. The face is sending me. The face is absolutely sending me. I wonder, can I full screen this? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's another thing that I'm learning about StreamYard. But do you see that he I really don't mean to laugh. I genuinely don't mean to laugh. Cause I genuinely I so feel this man. I so feel this man because it is just so heartbreaking to it is very heartbreaking to have somebody be that, I want to even just say, careless about your feelings. And it's hard too because it's on Tyler's side, okay, this is hard. And I don't know if any of y'all believe in attachment styles, but if you do, me personally, I am a very avoidant attachment style, and I am a fearful avoidant. I think it's also called there's dismissive avoidant, there's an anxious attachment, and it's called something else. I think it's there's fearful avoidant, but you could also call it, I think it's called disorganized avoidant or something like that. But needless to say, I am a very avoidant person when it comes to relationships. So normally when people are more on the avoidant or the dismissive scale of things, they do tend to downplay other people's feelings, especially in relation. And this can be any relationship. It could be a friendship, it could be a relationship with a parent, it can be a relationship with a sibling. They just really do end up downplaying people's emotions, and it's not necessarily because they don't care. It is because whatever the person is talking about, it is so vulnerable that they just don't want to deal with that. It's they haven't really worked or overcame speaking to either their or somebody else's vulnerabilities. And that is something that I also struggle with as well. So being an avoidant, I really do think that's kind of Tyler's position in this relationship. Because side note, something that I do want to also take away is just because you are an avoidant in a certain relationship or in many relationships, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be avoidant in every single relationship. I definitely have friendships where we have a very secure attachment style with each other, but in most of my romantic relationships and in a lot of my relationships with my family members, I'm very avoidant. So depending on who you're with, depending on what situation it is, and depending on your traumas, definitely can switch. Anyways, for Tyler's case, it's so hard because it's I don't want to baby or confirm his actions, but I do feel like it is coming from a very so I realized y'all can't see me. But I realized that it is coming from a very avoidant place where honestly I just feel like he wasn't ready to talk about this conversation, and he was just kind of bombarded by cameras. Excuse me. But at the same time, it also sounds like in their own personal relationship, like when Jerrod was talking about, oh, like you laughed in my face and stuff like that. I just think that it just sounds like that's how Tyler is. Like I just feel like he's not good with the confrontation and the vulnerability of dealing with that head on. I'm not going to say with every vulnerable situation because I do not know the man, but it sounds like in this case, like he's just very like, I'm not dealing with this. And it sucks because I don't know what attachment style Jerrod is. Normally, um, normally avoidants tend to cling on to anxious attachment styles. So Jerrod maybe could be anxious. I have no idea. But it just sucks because from the other person's perspective, it really it could just really eat at them because when you treat somebody like that, it just really like seems like you don't give an F. And with how close their relationship is, like that must hurt. And you can see it in his face too. Like that probably hurts so bad. And I feel so bad for that man. I genuinely feel so bad for him.
You're not gonna finish that? Oh, I wasn't implying I wanted it. I know I don't want any of that.
I was like, he's acting like a straight. I know I said all this stuff about being avoidant, but Tyler's acting like a straight asshole. I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, but he acting like a straight a-hole. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is genuinely crazy.
Yeah.
I'm big straight. Big straight on that.
What are you seeking?
In life or on this plate? I'm gonna get some of that butter.
Okay.
This is gonna be a fart in like 30 seconds. I'm lit.
Okay.
I just don't want to kill us.
I can't do this. This is so awkward. Okay, we're done. That is so crazy. My heart literally broke open. That is genuinely so crazy. That is so crazy. Like I have no words. I have no words. That was genuinely so crazy. All I will say about this is I really do hope that Jerrod finds peace. I don't know if their relationship will heal after that. Simply because Tyler didn't even have an actual conversation with him. Like he just dismissed his feelings entirely. And I just didn't like that. And like we had already discussed the whole like, anxious anxious attachment thing. So I'm not going to get into that again, but I don't know. See, and like it's hard for me too because part of me is like, okay, maybe Tyler's a little anxious, but I'm also like, maybe he was a little bit of an a-hole. Like I don't know. But I don't know. That whole exchange just felt very awkward. You could really see Jerrod's pain. And it's hard cuz being a Libra, I don't know what their current situation was. Like, I don't know if Tyler got to a point where Jerrod was just doing too much and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna be mean right now because nothing is working. Or, I don't know if that's just how he was, but at least from the clip that we can see, it was very heartbreaking and I just did not like how he was treating him. And I hope that both of them just heal and move forward. Maybe without each other, maybe with each other. We'll see, because that was entirely crazy. But yeah, so Oh my gosh. So that was that. So I'm glad that we could get into that. Because that was crazy. And yeah, I mean, other than that, I really don't think I had too much on this live stream right now. The only additional thing that I wanted to talk about, which I'm debating on if I even want to talk about this right now, but something that I did really want to discuss and just kind of go over was, finding purpose and just doing what God and the higher powers have, created us to do. And I think currently in the state that I'm in, it's just, you know, we live in a world where it's just very difficult to exist sometimes. Um, there's a lot of societal pressures that are put on all of us, and the world is just working in a very weird, chaotic energy that, just sometimes is a mind fuck. I don't even know if I can say that, but it's mind fuck. And so, um, lately I've just been trying to figure out ways to, find my purpose and really just figure out my life. And so I just wanted to spend a couple of seconds sharing. I wanted to share some TikToks that I actually found within finding your purpose and being able to reside in that. Oh Lord. But let me see if I can actually find that. I really didn't have this planned out too much, so we'll just see where this goes from here. And I can just speak to each one, and I can also speak to like what I've been trying to lean into in terms of finding that. So here, let's see if we can get into that really quick. And this will be good for me too because I also don't know so how it is streaming TikTok videos. So we'll just see how that goes too. And this is really just going to be like a we testing everything night. So we already tested the YouTube videos, which has been cool. And so yeah, now I'm just going to test out the TikTok videos. Also, excuse me, I don't know, my throat is going crazy right now. So let's see how that works. Okay. I wonder, I'm trying to see if we could like full screen this. Oh, I guess we can. That sucks. Yeah, let's see what happens. 1 second, guys. Oh, I can full screen it here. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I get rid of this. And here, let me just see if I could do it from a different view. I'm gonna mute myself real quick because my coughing is crazy right now. Okay, I guess we could do it like this. So here, let's see. Let's see if we can watch this together.
From working on something. It's that simple. I think a lot about, the act of going for a hike. The purpose of going for a hike, ironically, is not to get to the top. It's to be on the trail. If you focus on the freaking trail, whatever step you're on, and you keep reminding yourself, this is going to lead me somewhere, that is where the meaning comes in your life.
Excuse me. I'm just going to play this one more time.
Meaning comes from working on something. It's that simple. I think a lot about, the act of going for a hike. The purpose of going for a hike, ironically, is not to get to the top. It's to be on the trail. If you focus on the freaking trail, whatever step you're on, and you keep reminding yourself, this is going to lead me somewhere, that is where the meaning comes in your life.
Okay, I'm gonna play one more. I might just leave it at the other view because there's like a lot going on. So here, let me just leave it at that other view. It's not as like good looking, but it's fine. Okay.
Be quiet in your mind. You have to go dark. You have to be quiet in your mind. Get away from people. We love being around people. We love talking. We love parties. We love all that shit. It's okay to be alone. It's also okay to be unhappy. It's okay to be unhappy sometimes, man. It's okay to say, you know what, man, I'm fucked up. So you gotta go to the truth first. Who are you? Get really accountable. It's okay, who am I? What's the truth about me? Get to that dark place in your mind. Figure out. It may take months, it may take years. Figure out your purpose. Figure out what you want to be in life. And then from there, okay, I have my purpose. You have to go dark. You have to be quiet in your mind. Get away from people. We love being around people. We love talking. We love parties. We love all that.
Child, my battery died. Oh no. But this was a good learning lesson. And I got to react. So all right. I think I'll call this a night. But thank you so much to everybody that watched this and participated. I really do appreciate y'all. And hope you have a good night. Bye everybody.